Hello, folks. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan, and we are on the Citadel server where it has started to rain the moment that I start the stream. Because Minecraft just is like that. Or this server is like that anyway. We're working in West Hill, working on the stone bridge to the Western Ridge, and we did a fair amount of work yesterday, and the good news is we just kind of have to copy it over today to the north side. So we worked on the south side. Did a lot of landscaping and some cliff stuff. I see a couple of spots over here where we could move some tuff and things. So we're probably going to go take a look and see how I handled the north side and then move that along. Not a thunderstorm. And we might as well bring some bushes. I think we were using... Yeah, it looks like we're using some mangrove bushes. And I don't think we're using much for carpets. Moss carpet. I know we're using some roots. I'll grab some of those. And probably some rooted dirt. Or muddy mangrove roots. I always call this rooted dirt for some reason. I don't know why. It's right. It'll be nighttime soon enough. We can just sleep. Toy Bear, good to see you. Kel, Cosmic, Elad Jenkins, all kinds of regulars hanging out in the chat. This is the last time I try to compile a list of Lego sets at the same time as watching a stream, just after finishing work. I mean, making a list of things is usually fun, but I would say more fun when it's Lego. So I just added a little bit of cobble, a little bit of smooth stone, and a little bit of crackstone and tuff. The tuff, crackstone. I do have smooth stone. Okay. So in a similar fashion to what is happening here, I think what we can do is maybe do tuff, cobble. Maybe we'll do cobble here. Oh, did I not have cobble? I don't have cobble with me. I think that looks okay. And then up here, get a little bit higher. I can maybe work in a little bit of cobble here. The only tricky part is going to be anything that's visible inside, which is going to be most of these. So we'll just have to make sure we're doing this in a way that makes sense. I think maybe there and here. And then we'll add in another cracked. Maybe along there. So a few subtle changes, but something that I think, yeah, I think that helps a lot. Anyway, hi, how are you, Joel? I'm doing okay. I've had a couple of nights this week where I've just not slept very well and my back is sore. It might be time to look at replacing the mattress or something. I don't remember the last time that I did that. Now, does this is the outside, I think. Yeah, so that can't change. All right. Well, that looks okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that all looks good. Still don't know what we're doing with this little grassy hill here. And along here, I wanted to start with the bushes, because I feel like that would be a good thing to do first before we try to decorate the detail on the bridge, because the bushes are going to cover up some of the stuff. So I think we're going to tuck a bush in here, and then we're definitely going to have something going over the edge here. And then again, probably in that area. So definitely there, I would say, is the first target. Now that might be too much. That out to there. And then we want something to actually hang down here. That might end up looking like too much in the end, but we'll see. Not enough space in the inventory. I think we have to ditch some of the stone blocks that we've got going on. Let's get rid of the stairs. We could always try some berry bushes to see what they look like too. I don't imagine we will need 40 of them though. So I think we can get away with having roots over here as well. Oh, that's not a full, it's not a full block. That's a slab there, I think. We'll have to see what we can do there. Sheepscalibur even waking up at 4:30 in the morning? Wow, yeah, that's early. Yeah, it feels kind of blunt, so we'll throw a mangrove bush in front of it. This is going to be the real pain in the butt today, is all the jumping and trying to get the right level and place blocks at the right place. So I'm going to get rid of that one right there. I'll grab some ender pearls. Probably add one. So maybe we'll move this back here. Don't know whether that makes much of a difference, but so we can throw in some coarse dirt. Whenever you get rolling, it always seems to like get dark or rain or something. Oh man, that's what I want, those satisfactory launchers. The satisfactory launchers would be great. I think that looks pretty good. And you can see how much of the bridge we're actually covering up, so it makes sense to wait to texture it until we're done. They really go a lot farther than you think, ender pearls. Makes me think of the ender pearl golf course that Cub fan made in Hermitcraft. So none of this is really seen from the distance that we're looking at it, but I want to try and get... See, I don't want to cover up too much of this texture either. I'm trying not to get too large with things. Trying to be kind of like have it creep along, but not have it be something that really climbs up too much. A little bit too much there, I think. And this is where we start to get into the close to the taiga biome. Starts to blend. Windswept hills. Oh no, I guess, yeah, taiga's right here. Ooh, I may want to switch this back to grass. Maybe we can pull it down here. The green is just so much nicer than the dirt brown side of everything. This may be a little bit straight, so we'll have to kind of see what that looks like. Mangrove roots aren't directional, are they? Yes, they are. Yep. So that goes up and that goes sideways. They're like logs. So a little heavy on the grass, I think. We'll remove probably that one and that one. Roots, not money roots? Oh, roots are not, no. Which is unfortunate. It would be very cool if they were. And it's one of those things that's like, sure, they go natural, you know, in the world like that. But, I mean, I think people could probably find a use for them sideways. And it's too bad that muddy mangrove roots do go sideways and these do not. It's an inconsistency that I think is an oversight. Because it's a way of adding more texture to your inventory without adding an extra block, which I think is good. Woo! Tippy toes. So here maybe we can get a little bit going on with something here. And I don't really have a plan here. I'm just kind of thinking about where I want stuff to kind of hang down over the edge in places. Get a little bit of depth here and there. So along here, I'm thinking we have to have some stuff hanging over the edge, right? And I think maybe, I think maybe 2 on this piece. And then 1 here. The only thing that actually makes you want to work with minty green colored grass is mangrove leaves. Yeah. It's nice that they're dark, and it's nice that they change their hue to match the surrounding biome. So that does leave us a weird kind of open area that I'd like to do a little bit something more with. I think maybe we can add a little bit there. Oh, I missed. Yeah, so here we could do maybe something like that. I don't want to change the geometry. I want to try and keep some of this as close to, I guess, natural as I can. Again, I don't want to overdo it with the grass either. And it's really hard to see in the dark. Didn't I just sleep? Isn't that a thing I just did? I like how that lantern lights up this whole corner. That's very cool. Does it do the same thing on the other side? It probably does. Oh yeah. It almost makes the underside of the bridge feel darker, which is cool. Faux Parenchima, thanks very much for the follow. Sorry I missed that earlier. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'm still on the fence. We've got, do we have as much dirt over here? I really got rid of all the dirt, didn't I? I think that's what we need to do. I think the dirt has got to turn into like root blocks or something. I don't think the moss is going to be the right color. We'll try some, but I'm pretty sure it's a no. I can also, I do have some jungle leaves with me to switch it up a little bit. And the one thing, something else I wish you could do is have grass go on top of roots. That would be nice. It works on muddy roots, but of course that makes sense. Yeah, that came together pretty quick. We'll try this, but because the moss carpet doesn't change color, I really don't think that's good. No, it's not going to work. So we're kind of stuck. What I'm thinking about now is just like what dirt faces are exposed. Like that's pretty well covered. This was kind of exposed. That isn't. None of these are really visible until you get up to here. And this could just be a little bit more grass. This does feel like a very strange straight line. I guess I could switch this around. What's nice about this is that it makes it feel even more, you know, unpassable. You know, it feels like it's more of a block. I think I'll change that to a leaf block, and I'll pull that down by 1. I'm gonna beef this up a little bit here. Aldebar, hello, hello. How's it going? So I'm going to stop what I'm doing and go get more mangrove leaves. That was almost a stack, I think. Which makes sense. I mean, that's a lot of blocks. So I'm going to add a leaf block there and change that one and then add one on the bottom. I kind of have to make these notes before I get up close because then after that I forget what I was going to do. Add a leaf there, and then switch this out for... You know, it'll go perfect on every grass block there that has nothing on it. I can imagine. Okay, so we've got 3 bits of grass in a row that I want to get rid of. And I don't know if I did that much with the grass before. Only a touch, a little bit higher up. So I think maybe we'll get rid of some of the grass lower down. It's a little bit even. I think maybe these. And at least that middle one. The disadvantage here of not being able to use moss to get rid of the dirt sides is a bit much. Whoops. Struggling to figure out what we could put there. Cosmic Dancer with a gift sub bomb so big that I have to scroll up to see how many it was. 25 gifted subs. I'm not going to be able to read everybody out. Cosmic Dancer, another 25 gifted subs today. That's amazing. Thank you so much. If you got a gifted sub, make sure to tribute to the Discord. You can do that by joining your Discord and your Twitch accounts together. All right, so that was a good decision. I think maybe that needs to go. Maybe those two. At least the ones I can see. Oh. Last Ender Pearl. I don't like that they hurt you. It's annoying. It makes them really... They're useful to a point, but after a while you're just like, nope. And now I don't remember which ones I wanted to get rid of. I think the ones that are tucked back are okay. I think that's okay. Again, very cool if we could put stuff on top of bushes. Kind of randomly snaking things around. I think that looks okay. Where your brain is always trying to hide the brown parts. When you've got exposed dirt, it's a little bit funny. Yeah, I mean, obviously we haven't done much work on the cliff over here, so we'll have to switch gears and maybe do that. But I think that's pretty good. I don't think we really need to do much more over here. A little bit of dirt going on up there, but not too bad. Something has been bugging me though, and that's that this spruce tree goes into nothing. So we'll fix that. I think that works. Again, Cosmic, thank you ever so much. Folks, if you didn't receive a gift sub from Cosmic, I mean, there was 25 gift subs given out. There's only 19 of you here, so chances are you might be watching this later. Make sure you check your Twitch inbox for a gift sub. And then, of course, thank Cosmic. And Cosmic can be found in the Discord if you want to just join the Discord and message them there. You can do that too. Sleep. So I've looked at my schedule, and all the family stuff is happening tomorrow after my Lego unboxing stream. So my birthday is Saturday. Tomorrow is Friday. Friday is normally our Lego day for streaming, but it's going to be mostly unboxing new Lego that was sent to me from the amazing community. And then you're going to know what we're going to be building on Fridays for like the next couple of months, I'm sure, because some of these sets could be large. The boxes are quite big, although sometimes Amazon puts like modest size boxes in giant Amazon boxes just because they're standard sizes. So you'll discover what's happening tomorrow on stream. I may be able to start a set tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how long the whole unboxing thing takes, but I'm going to be done by 4 p.m. my time tomorrow. And then on Saturday, I believe my stream is going to go as per normal, unless things change, and they might. Just check Twitter. But 1 o'clock Atlantic, that's UTC -3 on Saturday, I'll end up doing a stream. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it in Minecraft. I might take a break. I might switch it up. It's hard to say. I have been playing Satisfactory on my own, trying to organize that playthrough again. I really wish I could rename the saves. You can save a name with a session with a new session name, but it saves an entirely new session, which removes all of your history from that session, which I don't want to do. So, and it doesn't delete your history, but it does create a new list. It keeps the hours though, at least, so that's good. But there's something I like about seeing all 160 save files, you know. Gasp, not play Minecraft. Honestly, I just want to do something I want to do on my birthday. I like playing Minecraft, but especially if Saturday, the thing is, like, if we don't finish this today, then I'll probably be playing Minecraft on Saturday, right? Because I'll want to finish this before Monday's show and call it done. So there's that. So the goal today is to finish this bridge, or get as close as we possibly can to getting it done. So I want to switch gears now to stone slabs and stone stairs. So we're going to do a little bit of a pass on this cliff down here. Some places it looks okay. Other places it definitely needs some help. That was not the right way. Nope. Maybe we need to do a stair there. Also, no. A little bit better. That's a little bit more in line with what I want. Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, I need to go get the bucket, don't I? Oh, I have one. Nice. SMRT. Now I'll leave the andesite there for now because I might end up coming back and changing that. Still have the Sunday stream. You could always finish on Sunday stream. That's true too, but I don't want to leave it to last minute. You know what I mean? Trying to smooth these out a little bit. Maybe we'll turn this into a stair. I'm just kind of going across the bottom here and making this feel a little bit more natural. So we've got 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, maybe. No, that's probably about right. Let's maybe break this up here. What I'm trying to say in the nicest way possible is, Joel, if you're streaming on your birthday, stream whatever you want. Don't make it like work. You're entitled to time off. Don't make me come over there. I will hop on a plane. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I just think where there's no other plans happening on Saturday, I would kind of feel dumb just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. You know what I mean? And if what I ended up doing on my own Saturday is playing Satisfactory, then like I might as well stream it, right? There's also a level of like, you know, it kind of makes sense to stream on your birthday. Same with like Christmas time, that kind of thing. I think that looks pretty good. That might be a little bit sharp. Is that a slab? Of course it's a slab. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, when you start connecting two stairs together, it really doesn't go. It's a little bit better. So for folks that are wondering like what my methodology is here, I'm just trying to avoid, this works okay here, but I'm trying to avoid like when you've got all these vertices connected, when you break them up, it looks a lot better. That's what I'm trying to do. I think the other thing too is that I could probably get away with a little bit of like broken rubble and stuff at the bottom, so we could address that too. Here I almost want to come in the other way. Yeah. Kind of has a nice flow when you look at, I mean, I can't see at night, but oh, these elytra and water. Dear Mojang, just fix it. Such a frustrating mechanic. I might come in and do some other stone types. I'm more than likely going to do a little bit of andesite, but I'm thinking like we could also get away with a little bit of cobble at the bottom. Like we could do slabs, maybe some gravel, and something else I wanted to. So you can also come in here and like change some of these a little bit too. You know, like if this feels like too steep of a curve through here, then you can kind of come in and do that. But I was thinking like in some of these places, see if I put a slab here, it feels like part of the rock face, but if I change it to like cobblestone, right, then it feels like it's maybe something that's been piled up on at the base of it. And I've got a gravel texture that removes the purple from it, so it's a very gray texture, which is great. Although I don't know if that really looks the best. Sort of think about like what natural erosion might look like in there, just to kind of break it up a little bit. I think too that by having something with a little bit more of a texture on it, you can kind of soften these corners as well. Right, stuff like that makes sense. Whoops. Yeah, so I feel like a little bit more cobble and stuff down here could be good. It's too bad that there's only a few places I can put it where it's not going to stick out, but like here's a good example. I don't think there would look good. Not really. Maybe we'll do those two. Yeah, like just a little bit here and there to kind of break it up a bit. Could also get like a cobblestone stair. No, I don't usually use stone buttons for pebbles. They don't really look all that good to me. Every once in a while when you're just using one, but once you use more than one, it just starts to look repetitive. To me, anyway. Yeah, I think that works. Did I bring andesite? I did. So that may be better off as like an andesite stair. So maybe we'll go get some of those too. Yeah. Squids seem to enjoy beaching themselves in this game. Not just my decorations. Stairs and slabs. See? Case in point. And then it just fills your inventory with ink sacs. Tell you, you don't need an ink farm. Just walk around rivers or build your base near a river and you will absolutely see the benefits. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? Maybe we remove that altogether, yeah. I think maybe we'll push the andesite all the way to here. Just for fun. Could even have a little bit of it come up this way. Just sort of looks like different rock formations, all that kind of stuff. Oh, maybe not up here. Yeah, that didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to. Let's get rid of this one. That's fine. Get rid of this too. How they take 3 hits with an axe, I will never know. So with this dip here in the geometry, it kind of looks like a place where stuff would crumble and fall down into, you know? I'm trying to take advantage of that. I also want to be careful not to get the textures combined. Try to keep it pretty simple. Cool. So we got about halfway done, I'd say, on that. I think in some cases I could even push this back to have these go like straight down in, maybe. Make that a little bit steeper. That could work out better too. Because this kind of feels like a weird ledge. This makes sense, but like this doesn't to me. Anyway, I'm at my first hour. Cosmic is letting me know that it's time indeed to take a break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour to stretch. Usually it's good for, you know, if you've got any kind of back issues, or if you just, honestly, just sitting all day long is terrible for you. So if you have an opportunity, you should take a break too. And I will be right back. More rain. At least we can sleep. At least we can sleep. All the friends are on fire. Oh, I thought I had him. Thought I had him. That creeper's a little bit too close for comfort, though. Is that everybody? Nope, not everybody. You didn't die. Thank you, Dan, Cosmic, and McScrewgunn. Folks, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but one of the things we're trying to do this year, 2023, is try to increase the number of regular viewers and number of followers on the channel. And if you wouldn't mind, the next time you're hanging out with a friend and you're talking about Minecraft or you're talking about Satisfactory or other kind of building games or the kind of things that you see me play here, let them know about the stream. Let them know it's every day at 1 o'clock Atlantic, and they're more than welcome. And you'd be surprised how far that goes. I mean, retweets and liking tweets and all that kind of stuff, it's nice metrics, but it doesn't really do much for growth. And I need to, so the other thing that's on me, I really need to get better at like sharing clips on social platforms like TikTok and Instagram. And I was thinking the other day, my Instagram page, my stories on Instagram are all these really, I think, nice pictures of meals that I've made over the years. And my Instagram feed is just like pancakes and podcast posts, like the actual posts feeds. I'm wondering if I should just start to switch and start putting a lot more of the stuff that I cook on Instagram. And I think maybe like Mythical Sausage and like Fwip, maybe like have like a Minecraft Instagram where I can just take screenshots of stuff that I'm doing and just post them, you know, every now and again. Like that could be a good thing to try and experiment with. The problem, of course, is that it means starting the Instagram page from scratch, right? And you're just relying on the algorithm and hashtags to spread your stuff around. Now, do I have this andesite that I wanted? Yeah, so here I'm thinking it might be better to actually come in and go right down into the water. I know I just did this gravel thing here a minute ago, but we'll build some of this back up again. See, now that's really straight. We might want to have that come back in a little bit too. Not there, we don't. Starting from scratch, yes, but you've got enough of a base following elsewhere that a boost by liking and sharing that so that you're a step ahead, kind of. So that's the thing. Like, I mean, if I like and share it with my other account, then what's the point of having a separate account, right? Well, I messed something up here that I did not want to change. Oh, I see. that maybe has to be reversed. Yep, I think that's okay. I think we're going to get rid of this bush, though. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we'll put it back just over here instead. Right, so here is where we'll have to do a little bit of creative changes. Maybe this could just be up like here. And we'll probably have to add something there. Yeah, I like that, how that kind of goes into nothing. Now here, we can just come down with stairs, I think. Oh, that's a andesite stair. Let's not put those next to one another. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we just start to slowly smooth these out a little bit as we go. And again, just removing these places where it connects. And then just dropping this down. I'm okay with that being there. We just kind of pop that down like that. And then just take a couple of these out. See, just kind of like lowering the sides and separating it out, even though it's full squares, it still looks okay. Should maybe be doing this from the top down. Context Minecraft Discord. What I mean is use the following you have in place, like here, Twitch. Oh, I see. Yes. Pardon me, coffee went down the wrong way. Also, I used my microwave to heat up my coffee on my break, and it didn't do anything. It's like still lukewarm. Ugh. I do my best to have the tops look kind of sharp. No, still a little bit too steep right there. Whoops. I guess the thing is with Minecraft being so saturated on platforms like Instagram and stuff like that, I just don't know whether it would be worth the amount of time and effort, you know, that it would take to set up and post and all that kind of stuff. What I'll probably do is take the time to talk to probably Mythical Sausage about it. He seems to have the most going on his Instagram. That's pretty good. I'd say just a little bit more over here. Yeah, up here where it gets a little bit squirrely. Oh, that looks weird. Why is that there? I think I got it done. Just about. Just about. Just have to kind of tuck this part in a little bit here. Oh, right. There's a giant cave in there. I think that should just about do it. And so that's where he left the giant cave? Yep. Just one bit right there. That should be just about it. Hopefully that's it. Word Nerdify. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Yep, we're finishing up the cliff. Just one more little bit that keeps grabbing my eyes right here. I find it helps to like look right at it as you walk in, otherwise you completely lose what you were planning on doing. And I don't know how to actually fix this. Hopefully that's right. Nope, I want it goes the other way. One thing I'll be happy to be done with today is jumping. Yeah, Canadraz, I'm just going to use my own discretion as to what stone types I add. Oh no, I don't want to do that sideways. Never mind. That look good? Not really. When in doubt, bone meal. Cut down a little bit closer to the edge here. When in doubt, flowers, no flowers. We're not decorating meadows. I really wish that flowers would position themselves in the middle of the block. I mean, Cosmic, you probably have this beef. Because I would like to have the ability to do like a flower farm. But I would want everything in rows. Like I would want everything to look like it's in rows. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty solid. A little bit of extra dirt up there, but like a lot of that has to do with like this thing in the back, which we may want to get rid of. So now that we get the landscape done on the front, up here, this feels very strange. Yeah, I feel like we might want to pull this back quite a bit. I think I want to knock at least 2 blocks off the top of this. I kind of want this tower to have a better silhouette, you know? Flower. The tulip fields in Somerville? Yeah, I can see that being a thing. Yeah, see, already that made a huge difference, right? Big difference. So I'll bring some of these and some spruce bushes. Yeah, I think we can just curve this out a little bit. I'm going to take this rock out. This rock is just, it was a good idea at first, but it's not going to work. Oops. Now we may have to plant another tree up here. Thanks, Cosmic. After the whole south lawn kind of decoration, the stuff that we did down here, all of this, I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on like how to make some seemingly random, natural looking, but player made kind of like foliage and stuff. Honestly, it sounds counterintuitive, but the trick is to not think about it too much. That makes sense. I think I kind of like that better. Now over here, I feel like we might have come up a little bit too quickly. Yeah. Sorry. Before I start getting into the road, let's move this a little bit. So there may be a need for another tree or two. Yeah. I think maybe like right here. And oh, that's kind of in line. Maybe there. And I think what we'll do is we'll plant a sapling and just kind of see what Minecraft gives us. And then maybe I don't want to block the tower. So somewhere is kind of like here to make a bit of a triangle. Maybe there. And we could still have like a rock in here, but I think maybe I'll just keep it quite low. You know? That could look okay. Yep, and then we'll just do a quick pull back on this. Oh, wait a minute, this has to come down. I kind of like that this is almost like a manufactured cliff face. So that's good. And then we'll just do a simple trace of this. All along here. Gradually you make it a little bit steeper. And then smooth it back out again as it gets lower. Oh, that's too far. That should just about do it. Just a quick fix so that when you're coming down here from the west. Still landscaping west of the render distance, yeah. So you can just kind of see how that helps. It's a little bit too linear, like we might have to cut back stuff up here. So like that come back by 1, extend that by 1, just so that it's not a straight line. Same thing here. And it's maybe extend that a little bit. Yeah. Cool. So we'll go get some saplings. First though, I want to try and mimic what's happening up here. Just bring this down a little bit. I know it's exactly the same, but that's fine. All right, so we'll go get some saplings. And I'm just going to leave them and see what happens, because that's kind of part of the fun. And then we've got to switch gears and start working on the actual bridge. So I'm going to need both kinds of mossy things. We'll bring stairs and slabs in both. Cracked, we have gravel. I don't think I'm going to need. And we've got too many of those. I'm sure I will forget something. The poor shulkers in the flower box. Wait a minute. Where are... There's only 6? Do I have... more flowers over here? May have to go bigger than 3 by 3. Yeah. Some flowers. Need more yellow. Need yellow. Where's a dandelion when I need one? Ah. See, they like me. I called for one. And it appeared. Beautiful. The fun of having a pixel map. The fun of having a pixel map. Okay, so on this side, we basically just did like mossy cobble or mossy bricks going up into cracked. Now the advantage we have on the other side is that we've got a lot of bushes in like this area, so we can have some mossy stuff happening up higher on the other side, which should look cool. Tried not to overdo it. And I think we'll start up there for fun. So I don't want to do mossy in here because this is like the inside of the building. You'd see on the other side. However, we can absolutely at least see it might be too brightly colored. Yeah, it's a little on the bright side. Plus that's visible from indoors, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe this one? It usually goes really well with tough, but we'll have to see. It's in the wrong biome. Here, though, I feel like we can... Well, we have to be careful, but we can do some nice mossy bits in through here. I guess, really, that could be a mossy stair, couldn't it? Now, I'm not going to make that one mossy, but I will make the one down here. Well, I say that now. Might as well wrap it around the corner. Now, I don't want to make that mossy because then you can see that from up here, and I don't think that would make a lot of sense. So we're going to keep our mossy bricks down here. And I may even be able to get away with doing some on the slabs. Although, maybe just the one. One of the most annoying things about all of this, I feel like, is knowing you've got to drop down to do something and then realizing you have to come back up to fix it again. Did I not bring any? I did. Let's see if what we can get away with there. That looks okay. Nope. I want a clean line. Right there is what I want. Let me up, please. Yeah, it's a good start. Now then, more mossy down here, starting with bottom. Oh, and more moss required. I'm glad I caught y'all with that. I'm not sure if you knew what I was doing. I guess the mini-map maybe gave it away. Mini-map might have been a little bit more of a spoiler than I had intended. I believe I was using some cobble down here too. Yeah, little bits. And with stuff like this, I just kind of think about how things would wear and tear, you know, in terms of the edges of things being more eroded by the river, that kind of stuff. And so here, we'll probably bring a lot of this up with bricks. Probably good to have some of this peak up above. A little bit there like that. And maybe we'll have it spread out a little bit. Again, I don't want to go too far underneath the bridge because the idea is usually you want this stuff to look like it's growing on the sides where it would get light. feels like it's a little lopsided. Maybe we'll move this over here. Yeah, that's better. Oh, good. Just what we want. You know what? Oh, do I have? Not at all interested in messing around with an annoying wandering trader today. Everybody needs target practice, right? Yeah, already fell on my head. Had I still been down there. Done like dinner, cooked like barbecue. And for those that are wondering, we already have tons of leads, tons of leather. Not worried about it. Cosmic, thanks for clipping that. That's hilarious. Okay. So before I get too carried away going up the pillar here, I'm going to get back over here. We're going to grab some dirt and make some scaffolding like we did last time. Lord knows we have enough dirt. I probably should have done something like this when I was working on that cliff. That probably would have been smart. Hindsight is 20/20, I guess. Felt guilty the other day. I sold mine out of all his mini blocks, and he wouldn't get out of my way building, so he got the axe. Felt a little mean. This is the thing. Like I understand the reason why in the game they pathfind towards the player. It's to make them easier to see, easier to find for younger players. Like I get it, but I feel like there should be. I don't know. Like if you could walk up to him, if there was an option. Here's a cool data pack idea. Give the wandering trader a little button in the UI to say like, no, thank you. And then he'll just be like, wah, and then walk away and then get, 8 chunks away from you and just despawn, Or maybe he could throw a splash potion on the ground of invisibility, disappear, and then 30 seconds later he'll just despawn. Like he'll say, hey, do you want to buy anything? And you're like, no. And he's like, okay. And then just poof, just decides to vanish in a puff of smoke. I'd be down with that. I think that'd be great. The trick here is going to be to not do exactly what I did on the other side. I don't remember what I did on the other side, so we're just going to wing it. Kind of want to come up from underneath there, so I want one right there. Gonna let me do it? Probably not. And again, I'm just kind of thinking about like, exposed edges getting a lot of cracks or grooves that are under stress, perhaps, from the weight of everything. And anytime you can wrap it in through a corner like that, it's usually pretty effective. I'm trying to not have as much of it happen up high. Wouldn't it be nice if we had cracked stairs? Says both Joel and Elkhorn. We had 2 really good emails, by the way, this week on the spawn chunks. They one was from Elkhorn95, the mighty Elkhorn, here in our community, both communities actually, and it was about the updates, the what are they called? Minor updates. The minor updates, the .2, .3, .4 kind of updates for Minecraft, and how they could be adding like block variants and things like that. Hey, speak of the devil, and they shall appear, Alcor95 in the chat. And the other email was about modding and how, and it was a really nice compliment to Minecraft, how Luna, I think, was the emailer, and Luna was saying that they used to mod a lot. And then as Minecraft has been updated over the last 3 or 4 years with really big changes, they're modding less. And they're wondering if now is the time to start playing vanilla. And I took a long way about answering it, but Pixelriffs was a little bit more straightforward and said, like, the best time to switch from modded to vanilla to see if vanilla is at a place where you really like it is when they have a big release, like a big full release, like 1.19 or 1.20, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think we've done it differently. I don't think it looks too much the same. Yeah, I think that adding a data pack to control the wandering trader would be good. I would be cool if the wandering trader, for people that don't want to bother with the wandering trader, if they could like create like a wandering trader house that would just be part of the villages. Just, I mean, I guess you'd have to change the name. But then again, like, you have to wander to go find it, so I don't know. Could still do a few things. I think that's probably good for here. I don't think I want to add too much more. Maybe a couple of cracks on the top here. For that, I'll just go upstairs and make sure I'm not copying what's happening elsewhere. But I think that's pretty good. Again, I don't want to overdo it. We have no cracked at all through here. So I think I might want to replace one of these here. And this might be a good spot up here. We'll make sure we don't copy the other side. Oh, that's not great. We'll just have one there. Time to wander off for another break. The creative break messages are starting to rival creative sign-offs on the spawn chunks. It's all good. And yes, I'm going to finish this up. Probably that one. And I guess we'll leave that one alone. Yeah. We just have to add the pressure plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. There's probably a little bit more going on underneath the bridge that I have to take care of, but I think that's good. Low Res Secrets. I hope I pronounced your name right. Spawn Chunk Listener. Checking out the bridge I've heard so much about. Looking good. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Welcome in. You're just in time for my second break. So hang tight. We're going to be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Good opportunity to heat up this lukewarm coffee. Yeah. And I think we'll do a once over. There's still some interior stuff that has to be done. So we'll grab that shulker box. But I think we're getting real close. And I think today could be the day that we finish this up. I'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at this bridge and see if there's anything left that needs to be done. I know there's some cliff work that is a problem. Free stuff. Everybody just burst into smoke at the same time. I guess if the sun comes up at the same time for all of them, that makes sense. Wow, that's problematic. I'm not sure why I get so quiet when I have to shoot stuff. I don't remember if I was like that when I was playing Borderlands 3 or not. I need to get a bow that'll one-shot a creeper. Does that exist? Can you get a bow strong enough to one-shot a creeper? First you have to hit the creeper. Creeper convention, yeah, that was unwanted, we'll say. Not what I wanted to log in and see. Alright. Bone meal, moss, dirt. So we've got mossy bricks and cobblestone. I wish there was a way. That would be a really interesting mod. If you could kind of like shift drag or like control drag or something and like designate certain spots in your shulker box to always be that's where the tough goes. I mean, I know the way to do it right now is just to leave one, you know, so you always have to leave one behind, and then when you shift click they go back where they want, where you put them. But it would be really neat if there was a way to do that, just like assign slots for stuff like that. Clean as a whistle. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done on the outside. Oh, this cliff isn't finished. Dang it. I'm not in the mood for more cliff work, in case you were wondering. I guess it won't take that long. And there's no overhang, so it won't be that bad. But yeah, I think we're good over here. I'm going to consider like this bank part of the front build here, so we'll do that landscaping later. The weather reflecting the mood on the cliffwork. That's accurate. I like how this looks like completely innocent when you walk by. Right, so I don't like the roots. We've got to finish the cliff. So there's another, we've got another 45 minutes of work, I think. Feels pretty good coming up here. I feel like I can come a little bit higher with some of the andesite over here, so we might bring the andesite up. And yeah. I want to add some cobble and tuff over here, and this doesn't have the andesite either. Okay. So we'll start with that, just to give myself a break from all the cliff work. andesite, tuff, and cobble. And I should probably, well, we'll leave that to last. That won't take very long. And are we happy with this road? Yeah, I think veering you a little bit to the right is good because you'd kind of turn a little bit. You take in more of the gate visually. It could be a little bit stretched out. Like we could kind of like add, I think, a little bit to all of this so that this section would be a little bit shorter. That could be a little bit nicer. It makes sense that it comes out this way to kind of accommodate for the grass. So we'll bring the cracked, we'll bring the bricks, we'll bring 2 different kinds of andesite, bring stone and tuff and cobble. Don't know if I need bushes up there. Have to see. Take care, Canada Raz. Appreciate you being here. Have a good one. Right, so I'm just kind of seeing a couple spots right here like this. I just want to beef up the texture a little bit. Just so you can see a little bit more of it coming through. That's better. I think we cut that hill away and that's why that changed. Yeah, not bad. Kind of wonder whether we can get away with one of these on the corner too. I think so. I think so. Alright, so over here, I wanted to... Oh, I already had some bushes up here. Add that in there. I kind of want to push that even higher. Did I bring... No, I didn't bring 2 different kinds. That sort of gets there. I might want to take this down a little bit here. Oh, and I want to try and add a little bit more on these corners. Maybe we'll put tough back there. Can't believe you would break Cosmic's heart by saying no more flowers. Who doesn't want more flowers? Now you're just egging Cosmic on. Didn't realize I put the wrong block there. That feels like kind of a straight line. I guess we'll put tough up here. That's getting a little bit high. All right, maybe we don't use the edge there. That's a little bit better. Maybe we'll bump this down. I just want something that's going to help separate the tower from the wall behind it, right? I think that does two things. Works for me. And now here, I guess what we'll do is just kind of try to carve out a little bit where we can. Hope I brought enough andesite. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Oh, made it. I think that's a pretty decent first crack. No complaints. Just need to put in the old bricks. We'll just add 2. And then on the bottom, we haven't done any landscaping along here, so there's not really much to do. I think I'll just kind of come in and just like trim it so it has the right sort of gradient all the way up. Very basic. Nothing too crazy, just a couple spots that need fixing. Say that's pretty solid. I just see one more spot. It's never ending. It's gotta be good enough, I think. Oh, now I moved some of this away. And actually, this could be... Do I have enough andesite? No. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Last stack out here. Yeah, the bushes are pretty effective, Meadow, I think. I think I agree. So here, obviously, we need to come up a lot farther. This used to be a much shorter tower. We'll have this kind of drop by 2 blocks and then come over here. And then I'd say it's just going to continue to drop to about here. Man, I don't miss those early days of Minecraft where you had to like jump up all the different blocks all the time. Drove me crazy. Drove me crazy. So we'll add in a couple of bricks on here as well. Just want to make sure they're far enough apart that they don't look like they're lined up on purpose. It'd be good. Might be worth putting a third one down there. Now scaffolding is everywhere. That looks okay. Might have gone a little overboard with the 3 bricks, but I think we're all right. Oh, I'm missing spruce over there, aren't I? Must fix, or I will forget about it. That's the kind of thing that I don't want to happen, is I call this place done and then realize that I've completely missed the trim on something, you know? I don't bother with the achievements. I don't really care about them. I find a lot of them tedious, and the server, for whatever reason, I mean, I like Shockbite, they're a decent host, but whenever I update the Minecraft install, like whenever I say, hey, I want to move to 1.19 or 1.20, all the achievements get reset. So I've not bothered. So I'm going to save the landscaping along here for another day. I do feel like there's probably going to be a bush or something like right in here. I feel like that could be a good spot for something. So I'll leave that with an idea, like right there. But that just means I'd want to have maybe some bricks through here, or polished andesite bricks, I guess. Not that. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Try that one block over just to see. See if it looks better over here. It might look a little funny, kitty corner to that block, but no, I think it looks better. That's fine. I'm going to be a little cheeky. I'm going to hide one back here too. You can't really see it, but I know it's there. Cool. So over here, I definitely feel like we could use a little something. And maybe that's all we need, is just that. And obviously this needs to go. That's all good now. That worked out pretty well, you know? Those 2 trees have grown up. Different heights. We'll maybe do a little bit of custom stuff at the top of that, but overall not bad. Yeah. Pretty good. Nice. So we'll do a western approach. We'll have to come back and fix this up. I need this road to be changed as well. This is probably going to be stone until it gets up to here. And then it's going to switch into something else and head off over in that direction. This is all natural, by the way, which we thought was kind of cool. We might want to build this up with just a little bit, but I think the idea of having this kind of natural pass is pretty cool. But yeah, I feel like this would benefit from being all cracked and, you know, regular bricks and things. Actually, maybe we can just continue the same bridge pattern because it stays mostly stone, but then we can add in... I like this, actually. That could be a fun way to kind of like take this all the way up there. Means that we don't have to worry so much about the same repetitive pattern because of how many slabs we have to use up here. That could be pretty cool. So the last thing, I guess, is just to do a little bit of landscaping on this cliff over on this side. I mean, first I'm going to get the shears and get those roots out of the way. Those I think have to go. I much prefer the way that we did the other side with the brown mangrove roots showing as opposed to the azalea roots or the rooted dirts. What are they? Hanging roots, right? Hanging roots, yeah. We can fix that. So I'm going to need 2 sets of stairs and slabs and stuff. We're going to get some deep slate. We're going to get some regular stone as well. And probably some cobble. Probably going to be what we need. Don't need dirt. Will need tough. Will need stone. Andesite. Cobble. Mossy, maybe? Maybe. Get some of each. And then I need cobble deep slate stairs, and cobble deep slate slabs. Mossy and tough. Okay. So I guess the easiest thing is just going to be to start at the front here and kind of work our way along in the same way that we did before. Mostly it's viewed from this side, from the south, so that's going to be what I'm kind of leaning on in terms of the way it looks. I think I brought all the right things I need. It'd be interesting to see if we can make this deep slate stuff work at the bottom too. So again, just kind of breaking up whenever these vertices are connecting by either raising or lowering connections. And I think right away I want to take this down a little bit. Give this a little bit of breathing room. Right, and then from here, start to quickly go down with some stairs and slabs. try to knock some of this around here. Stairs are really handy in this sort of situation. So you can kind of separate this face away. I'm going to back up and make sure I haven't made that too gradual. A little bit, not bad. I think I'm going to just make sure that the rest of this stays pretty steep. It's pretty even over there, actually, so not doing too bad. Hey, Nightbot is reminding everybody that it is indeed my birthday this Saturday. And we're doing a Lego unboxing stream tomorrow. That's Friday. And we'll be doing another stream on Saturday at 1 o'clock, the normal stream time. Normal stream time for that. Nope. No, that's not what I want either. At this point, I don't know if we're going down too far with that. That might look okay. BCZ4, hello. I think I know what I can do here. I think I can swap this out. This looks like it might be something I can change. I want this to be a stair up here. Maybe we can get away with a stair here too. Yeah, that probably works best. Whoops. All right, I think that worked out pretty well. I just need to chip away a little bit here. And maybe start to slope this down the other way. I like this trick of having a block in the middle and then slabs on either side. I really feel like that works for what we're trying to achieve. And I am okay with this river getting a little bit wider along here. We'll just have to double check the edge of it. Man, kids' bedtime stuff was the first time I have stopped since 8 o'clock this morning. Make sure you give yourself a break there, Cosmic. You know, kids are awesome. It's too bad that you can't, you know, shoot them with tranquilizers. But you didn't hear that from me. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think the thing here now is just that we have to adjust the edge. So this coming out like that looks a little bit funny. Maybe we can scooch it like that. Helps break it up a bit. Whoops. Yeah, I think we maybe have to come in a little bit here. We've got 1, 2, let's come in here. Have that go straight down. Similar to what we did before, have a couple of spots here that are just very steep right down in the water. I'm leaving that deep slate there on purpose because I'm hoping that we can maybe convert this part here into deep slate. That looks pretty good. Feels pretty good. Oh, that was better out. Oh, we finally hit a spot that needs water. So I like the idea of these deep slate bits sort of feeling like columns of rock coming out. This may even be too tall. Yeah, there we go. Maybe this whole thing needs to be deep slate. Yeah, just kind of like different kinds of rock formations. Trying to remember like igneous rock versus sedimentary rock, like that kind of stuff is kind of fun to mess around with. Looks a little bit like a staircase. I feel like I might want to pull this down in more of a steeper slope along here. I feel like I'm using a lot more stairs than I was before. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I like a lot of straight lines here, though. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, it's kind of breaking things up a bit. I think by having vertical patterns in the texture, it'll help us when we want to have more vertical kind of like steeper cliffs down into the water. I think that works. This kind of vertical color kind of helps funnel this, you know what I mean? Like it feels like coming down. Now here is where we might be able to get away with some cobblestone. Whoops. That looks okay. Maybe not this one here. So we've got 2. Maybe we'll do like 1, 2 there. Like that. Oh no, wait, that doesn't work at all. That's what I want. And sometimes the cobble might be able to help us transition from the cobble deep slate a little bit. Hey, free iron. I always find it funny. I feel like right after you have an iron farm on the server, you essentially find iron everywhere. But before that, good luck. All right, I like that now. I like this is all looking pretty good. That's tricky. Like I've pulled some stuff down, and now we've got to like do the same thing, kind of cascading down side here. Oh wow, that's rough. Let's not do that. Oh, there we go. That helped. That's really basic stuff. Like we're just kind of adding a couple of different bits at the bottom. I think we can maybe change this. This might be okay as cobble. A little close to that, but I'm okay with it. And then we just have to make this a little bit steeper. I feel like this would be better shaped the other way. Oh. I'm sure I'll have to come down here when we actually finish up the river. Those are going to be some of the last things that I do. Nice. Still feels a little flat down here. Not exactly sure what we can do. But we're coming in by 2 to a couple of 1s. Then we jump out by 1.5, which is a little bit weird. I might want to change this to a deep slate stair. Yes. So here we go in by a couple of halves. And then we're back to being wide again. This 2 spot here. Yeah, this feels weird here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Time to layer in another brick? No, I think it's probably good to keep the stream pretty consistent. This is going well, but it's taking much longer than I thought. So we'll come back. We'll probably finish it on Saturday. That's probably going to be the game plan. I might end up doing a double header on Saturday. Depends on what my plans are. But there will at least be a stream on Saturday at 1. Probably just picking up where we left off. It might be like a short Minecraft stream, and then I've really been wanting to get Satisfactory back going on the channel. So you're probably going to end up seeing some of that in the near future. You can expect to see that. Does tough go better with this? Probably. Yeah. And we're far enough away from the wall now. Again, trying to get that verticality coming up out of the rock. Maybe we'll do this lower. The trick seems to be to go like at minimum block and a half. Right? Really adds the vertical kind of nature to it. Yeah, that works. Maybe we can add more tough in through here. Lost the light. Okay. BC, thanks very much. I'm glad you like it. Tough reminds you of oysters and barnacles? I can sort of see that. Yeah, definitely. So this helps make this feel a little bit different than this too. So that's good. And I think all of this kind of stands out next to this because we need to kind of like approach, take this approach and kind of apply it through here. I wouldn't mind even if this gets pulled down just a little bit so that you can see a little bit more darker stuff. If we can sneak in some more basalt, I would be happy with that. Maybe even get some deep slate tucked up in there. That could be kind of cool. So there's definitely some work to be done here, but I think it's providing an interesting vibe. I think the only thing I want to make sure I don't have these two things be the same size. We might want to have the deep slate be a little bit larger or pull the tough up a little bit. We'll have to see what happens. I know I don't want any more greenery. I really want this to be very kind of steep, but I'm okay with like it being steep in the way that this kind of like scoops down and then drops. I kind of want to do that. I want to scoop this down and then drop it straight down into the water. I think that should be good. Meta, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you being here as always. We'll see you again soon. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow we are going to be streaming at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. It is the pre-birthday stream, I guess. My birthday's on Saturday, the 29th. Tomorrow's the 28th. And I have several boxes from the community that have been sent in. Cosmic is going to brief me on all the who are they from and all that kind of stuff. They have everything written down. And we're going to unbox some Lego. Because I say that. They sure sound like Lego. And Lego Fridays are the days we normally build Lego. But tomorrow there's going to be a lot of we'll say unboxing is the word I'm looking for. That's not what I want. I want that. You can also check out the Citadel Cafe and the Spawn Chunks podcast, wherever you get a free podcast. You can check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. A great way to support the stream if you haven't done so already. Cosmic Dancer, thank you very much for modding. Thanks to Dan for the mod help, and thank you to Cosmic for the big old gift sub bomb today. I really, really appreciate it. And thanks to anybody that's been renewing their subs, or if you've received a gift sub and you have decided to join the Discord, then thank you. Hopefully you'll enjoy the community and hopefully you'll stick around. There's lots of information in there, lots of fun stuff. about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment and Minecraft and video games and all good things. Just recently, we were talking about the latest trailer for the new Transformers movie as well. Slice Line for the raid sounds like a great plan, Cosmic. We haven't raided Slice in a little while, and they usually are at a good stage in their stream. You can, of course, follow the channel here. Follow me on social media at Joel Duggan. And again, Friday, 1 o'clock UTC minus 3 hours for the Lego unboxing. I guess we'll call it the pre-birthday stream. And then on Saturday at 1 o'clock, it'll be my birthday. So we'll be streaming on the birthday. And I hope to get some Satisfactory going. We're going to log into Minecraft and finish this this bridge. But we may do an extra long stream. It depends. It's supposed to be sunny here on Saturday, but not very warm. So I'm not missing out on anything outside. So we shall see. And I will see you then. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. And hang tight for Slice Lamb. Make sure you refresh your stream so that you do go with the raid. Twitch tends to not bring along people that have been AFK for a while. But we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.